I almost got robbed yesterday. I'm 99% sure they tried to rob me yesterday. I think almost 100%, dude. Look, I'm on this road, right? I don't know if you can see it clearly. Look, there's nobody around. Nothing. Look, so this road, it's like a dirt road. There is like, the moment I entered this road, there was like this big fence. You couldn't get through it. Like only bikes could get past it. So Kamut says this is the route, like the cycle route, and I took it, and I found a spot to camp, like to stay overnight. Thought okay, that was chill, and it was a little bit like you see here. This is where I slept last night, but that was like more like a bigger. It went further, like a little bit of a field, and you had like a couple of bushes there. And I think, okay, I'm gonna set up the tent. But before I did that, I was waiting here, just sitting here on my phone, you know, on the ground, because I was waiting to get dark. So if people would see, and I didn't see nobody yet. So I was just on my phone thinking, okay, I'm gonna wait till it's dark, and then I'm gonna set up the tent. I mean, right before dark, right? And then I'm gonna set up the tent, and then I'm gonna sleep. So I was waiting, and I was on my phone here, sitting on the ground. And then all of a sudden there came like a couple of dirt bikes, like kids, no, not kids, like maybe in their early 20s, or, you know, like youth, like, you know. And they were like, but they came, first there came one, and then there came another one, and then two, and I think another two guys. So I thought, okay, well, fuck it, huh? And one guy of them, I think the first one, he said something to me, but I thought, I don't even know, dude. I don't speak the language here. So I think he said, like, if I wanted help or something. That, like, his body language, I think that's what he meant. Like, I said, no, it's okay, okay. So they all went through. And then it became like almost the sun was going down. Now the sun is coming up. The sun was going down. So I went in the field, like, to pitch up the tent. And then I was pitching up the tent, and the tent was just like the first tent was just pitched. And then I see in the distance, but mind you, you cannot come here with the cars. Like, maybe if you do, there are no fucking cars here. Who rides there with cars? And I see in the distance, I see this white, I thought maybe a van or car, like, pull up, like. But the way he was driving, you know how cops drive. You know, it's not, if you want to drive from point A to B, you just drive. But cops, they are scouting, you know how they drive. And that car was doing the same. So I thought, fuck, it's the cops. They're gonna like give me a ticket or say, you cannot stay here, you have to go. I was thinking, I have to find another place, that's fucked up. So this car passed by, and I see it's a white pickup truck. And when he has at the exact like length of mine, like the same, he stops. I see him stop his brakes, but it was pretty far, so I couldn't really see how many people or who it was. But they stopped right there. So to me, what I'm thinking, and that's gonna be logical if I'm telling you the whole story. To me, I'm thinking that's the moment they saw me. Maybe those younger kids, they tip one off like, I saw him on his phone. Who knows? They think he has maybe shit with him, like shit to steal. I think one of those guys maybe tipped them off because they stopped. So they were hesitant. So maybe they were talking to each other. That's the guy, or shall we rob him? And then maybe I think the other one guy said, it was one guy, I don't know, to put the car like somewhere else. Because listen, so the car like was braking and was slowing and was on stop, and it was super slowly moving forward, super slowly, and eventually I didn't see it anymore because there were bushes. Then I think, wait, something is off. Normally, I don't care if, I mean, I slept a lot of times in this trip outside and people saw me. Like a lot of time people just rode by. But this, I don't know, my gut feeling just said something is not right. So I set the tent back in, I packed in, and I think, you know what? I mean, I want to know where the fuck this truck is, you know? So I thought, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go the same route. I want to see where he is. Is he still there or did he leave? And then I'm going to find another place there to see, to know that I'm safe, that the car is... Because I already felt something was wrong. And then I drove that way, like the way the car went. And listen, so it was, then already it was dark. So now it was dark. And I see, I mean, maybe 2 miles or what, or maybe 1 mile or 2 miles. I see something white there. I was thinking, dude, is that the fucking car? And I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna just cycle through it. So, like, pass it. So I went cycling towards it. And the closer I came, I said, yeah, it's the fucking car. I saw it's the car. And it was, the engine was off and it was parked there. And the moment I passed the car, I see the window was down, I think. But I couldn't see anybody in the car. So I think, dude, that's fucking weird. But at the time, I didn't realize. But after I was in the tent, I think, and now I get it. So what I think happened is those guys, if there were more, I don't even know. I think they said, listen, because of the car, because of the license plate, I think the guy said, just park the car ahead and then we walk and then we rob him. I think that's what their plan was. And listen, so I passed the car because this also makes sense. I passed the car and I didn't see anybody in it. And I was cycling further. And like a minute in, I see lights behind me. I see the car chasing me. I think, dude, this is, what the fuck? And then it makes sense. Because it was a minute later. I think I was already passing them. Look, I think they were walking in this valley towards me. And I passed them because it was night. I think I didn't even see them. And then I think they run back to the truck and chased me. And then this truck was behind me and it was like a chase scene. And then all of a sudden there was the same gate that I first entered through and I could pass it and they couldn't. And then I saw behind me, they had to go left. So dude, you tell me, this is fucking weird, right? If it was a couple just chilling at night, that doesn't even make sense because the time frame is only 50 minutes. And why would they immediately come when I was passing them? Dude, they tried to rob me. I'm 99% sure they tried to rob me. You tell me, this is not clickbait, dude. I feel this shit. My intuition said something's off. Like, this is weird. And this is in the middle of nowhere. Nobody comes here. Only the guys on the dirt bikes. I see. And it was long. I've been going for miles on this road where nobody was. So, dude, I don't want to speak bad or what, but you tell me, dude, if they try to rob me or not. Oh, yeah, but then I also needed to sleep because it was late. And I think, you know what? Because that's the thing. They went left and this gate was, they couldn't cross it. So I was thinking, okay, if I go way too far, maybe they're going to wait for me there somewhere. They're local, so they know where I'm going. So I'm thinking, no, I have to be smart. I have to just pass it a little bit and just find a spot here in the dark. And that's what I did. Because actually, where it all happened is not that far away, dude. It's maybe, I don't know, 2 miles. I think if you see that, there is a corner and then another corner and there is the gate, I think already. But I was thinking, dude, then this gate, then they have to, and then I was pitching my tent up here and then I think, I'm just gonna wait. And I waited for 20 minutes outside of my tent to see if they would come from here and to have some like, to see my surrounding. I didn't see nothing, so I went to bed. But listen, so the night was just fucked up. I think, okay, then I'm gonna just sleep. So I thought I'd just sleep and I get energy and I cycle like in the morning. And then fucking dogs kept on waking me up the whole fucking night, dude. The whole fucking night. In front of my tent, surrounding my tent. Like, barking fucking loud as fuck. and then from a distance, and a couple of dogs. I don't know, lots of stray dogs here. And then I fell asleep, and it woke me up again. Like, I think 4 or 5 times it woke me up, the dogs. So I'm fucked, but I want to go, dude. I'm done with this shit. I want to go.